Hey, what's up? We're going to be focusing right now on the minor triad. And once again, a triad is just three notes play together, and we're going to be focusing on these three strings down here, no other strings. So what we'll do is we'll just start with explaining it by explaining a D minor. And we'll do different D minors in different places. And right now we're going to do the first inversion. We'll be doing the first inversion, the second inversion, and the third inversion. So right now, the first inversion kind of comes from playing a D minor bar chord like that. The second inversion comes from playing a D minor bar chord like this. And the third inversion comes from playing a D minor bar chord like this. So the position you would use for your fingers would be kind of similar to the way you hold the bar chord. So for the first inversion, what we'll be doing is we'll hold these three bottom notes right here with the D, and then the F with our middle finger, and then the A right there. So on the 7th fret, the 6th fret, and the 5th fret. Now let's go, that's the first inversion, because we're playing the root, the third, and then the 5th. So now we'll go to the second inversion, and we'll play the root, the minor third, and then the 5th, and then the root. So what we're doing basically for the second inversion is we're taking those notes out of sequence, and we're just placing the root on the very highest note. So once again, that's the third, the 5th, and then the root. And they're all in the same string. So this one's really easy to do. If you can't do this one, then you need help. So what we're doing is we're doing an F right there, and then we're doing right here the A, and then we're doing right there the D. So you'll notice that's the first inversion of a D minor, that's the second inversion of a D minor. Now let's go to the third inversion. We'll start with it over here, like how we would with an open chord of a D minor, but we'll actually move it up here later. So what we're doing for this next one, we're taking it out of sequence, and before we had the third as the lowest note, now we're going to put the 5th as the lowest note. So right here we're going to have the A, and then we're going to have the D, and then we're going to have the F. So once again, that's A, D, F. The 5th, the root, and the third. And then you can also play it up here. So that's right here, all the way up here, starting on the 14th fret with the A, the D, and the F. So you'll kind of notice the different inversions. That's the first inversion, and then the second inversion, and then the third inversion. And so what we'll do right now is go ahead and play a couple different chords together, and we'll just make a nice little pattern, and we'll keep our hands generally in the same place. So what we'll do is we'll do first a D minor, and we'll do it in the first inversion. And then what we'll do after that is do an A minor. We'll do that one in the second inversion. And what we'll do after that is we'll do a G minor, and we'll do that one in the third inversion. And so what we have is a D minor playing the root, the third, and the 5th. So you got a D, and then you have an F, and then you have an A. And so after that, the A minor with the second inversion, what we're doing is we're sticking the third, and then the 5th, and the root. So what that one is we're doing a C, and then a E, and then an A. And then right here for the G minor with the third inversion, what we're doing is we're doing the 5th, the root, and then the third. And what that one is we're doing a D, a G, and a B flat. So together, D minor, first inversion, and then A minor, second inversion, G minor, third inversion. And this is just something really simple you could do with it. I'm just sticking a dotted eighth delay on it, and so there's my first inversion of a D minor, and then the A minor second inversion, G minor third inversion. Back to the A minor. So you'll kind of see that's a good way to use it, and to basically what we're doing is we're just not moving our hand around very much, and that's kind of the point of this, is to kind of create a lot less movement and going across your whole fretboard. And there is times too though where you can make exceptions to that, and you can move one of your triads and do the same inversion for two different chords. So for instance, if I wanted to do the third inversion for the A minor and the G minor, what I could do is, instead of going to the second inversion, I could go from the D minor over to the A minor way up here, then to the G minor over here. So what that would sound like with that dotted eighth delay again. So we're still creating not that much movement, but we can play with just some of the triads in the same inversions, but just right next to each other. And that's just kind of way you can pick and choose what you want to do, and it gives you some more options rather than just to play your typical bar chords and get those same tones that you always get. These add some options, and you can actually just do, if you wanted to really get crazy with it, you can do some of the same inversions but do them way up here and do some of those, so you can get really melodic with it and do kind of just something different and have fun with it. And that's your minor triads.